Um, I knew it was winning time, and Jamal had it going. I told my teammates that I had them, and everyone else can kind of stay at bay and stay home. And I was able to get a couple stops, and we was able to rebound the basketball, which is the most important thing.
So I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this, and I wanted to get the opinion of my viewers before anybody else. Do you guys think this is the year to win a championship? I've been seeing some people say it's easier. I've been seeing some people say it's harder. I've been seeing some people who are weary about the Golden State Warriors' possible return because we know how good the Warriors have been over the years and when they're playing basketball at their best. But my question is, are the Warriors really a team that we feel like are going to immediately get back into the Western Conference Finals or even make really a deep playoff run? Now, I have a lot of confidence in the Warriors, and when Steph, Clay, Draymond, all those guys are healthy, again, they're an incredibly tough team to beat, but it really makes me wonder what the future landscape of the NBA is going to look like, because I think we're watching right now a shifting of the tide. Not saying that the Lakers won't continually be good, but we're watching a lot of young stars start to make names for themselves beyond the names they already had, solidify themselves as legit cornerstones in the NBA. And I feel like, with that being said, as NBA fans, we're so excited to find the next great thing when LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are still right here in front of us. LeBron James is 35, 36 years old. This guy is one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. When he retires, it's going to be a tough day for the NBA. So enjoy him while he's here. Now, with that being said, I want to know, do you guys think the Nuggets can be the next team to be that dynasty, to be that Warriors type team that continually makes runs, to be that Spurs type team? Or are you guys leaning more so in the Miami Heat's favor? Maybe we could possibly see the Pelicans or the Oklahoma City Thunder, with all of those picks, rise to become an unbeatable force. Now, with that being said, with Game 4 out of the way, the Nuggets would go down 3-1. We've seen this story before, but this time, maybe it ends a little different. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Getlikecoop video. And that's facts. It would mean a lot to me if you guys could drop a like on this video right now. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you guys enjoy my content and it helps me grow, which is so important to me, guys. Much appreciated. The link to my NFL channel and my stream are going to be in the description below. Don't forget to check those out. Okay, so if you're the Denver Nuggets, I feel like you have to be scared. Yes, you've been down 3-1 before, but you haven't been down 3-1 to this Lakers team. Now, that being said, I do hope the Nuggets come back and make it a series. I'm confident in this group. I've learned my lesson about doubting them. But again, I think you have to be scared because this was a team that played relatively well tonight, to say the least. I thought early in the game, I saw the Nuggets missing a lot of open shots, which is honestly a tribute to how good their offense has been. But I mean, against the Lakers, you have to knock these shots down. In the NBA, it's a make or miss league. Tonight, at least early on, Anthony Davis looked like the guy a lot of us wanted to see. Starts off the game with a hot streak, a bunch of consecutive hits from the field. If AD comes out, he's attacking, he sets his mind to trying to be the best player in the NBA, I think the Lakers are unstoppable. With that being said, I would still like to see Davis log some first half rebounds. His disappointing rebounding has been surprisingly shocking for me. Now, I have to show the Lakers coach some love. He comes out, he starts Dwight Howard. We've known in the past, I mean, as recently as this series, Dwight Howard has given Nikola Jokic some trouble. That's tough to do. Jokic is a very, very high level player. Dwight Howard gets the start in this game. The Lakers' rebounding problems, they are seemingly no more. Dwight comes out, he snatches 4 early offensive boards. He brings the energy. I could tell early on that he was wearing the Joker out on the glass. I mean, it felt like Dwight was simply walking him under the basket. And in Dwight's role, that's what you have to do. Because you see, Dwight doesn't have to do everything offensively that the Joker has to do. Dwight's able to focus his energy now at this stage of his career on purely defense and rebounding and finishing around the basket. I mean, if you come out, you snatch 8 boards in the first quarter, you can play for just about anyone in this league. Now, again, if you go into a game with the mindset that you're going to shut a player down, you might be disappointed. I liked what Dwight did. I like what this Lakers team did. They made the Joker work on both ends of the basketball floor. Take it to him on the offensive side of the floor, get him in foul trouble, which was a major part of this game, and it was a controversial decision by Mike Malone to bring him back so late. Let me know down in the comments below if you would have brought the Joker back a little earlier in the game. Michael Porter Jr. continues to show us glimpses of being an absolutely unreal offensive player. Now, with that being said, I feel like Michael Porter Jr. has to put things together on the defensive side of the basketball. It's so easy to forget this guy is just a rookie, and most rookies are nowhere near as far along as Michael Porter Jr. is. I understand it could be unfair to ask so much of him, and I definitely think he's going to eventually tie things all together because he's just a rookie, and a lot of great players, even two-way players in the NBA, I would say, aren't the best defenders as rookies. Now, with that being said, I've been really disappointed in Mason Plumlee. I expect a lot out of this guy. I really like his game. At times, I feel like he can bring energy, he can bring rebounding, and he's not a bad passer. But I feel like the story of the game for the Nuggets late in the game was just poor decisions, questionable officiating, and a lot of bounces just not going their way. There was one play in particular where Jamal Murray gets to the basket on LeBron James, takes an incredibly tough layup. Any layup you're probably taking on an engaged LeBron is going to be pretty tough, but LeBron contests the layup heavily. I think he even gets the block on the play, but there was so much contact, there had to be a foul call. Draymond Green took to Twitter and he said that Jamal Murray hasn't earned that call against Bron in that moment. Now, I want to know from your perspective, from what you guys believe, do you think you have to earn a call from a player? I've been seeing a lot of different arguments about this, and I just want the game of basketball reffed fairly. I thought there were a lot of bad calls on the Lakers side. I thought there were a lot of bad calls on the Nuggets side. I felt the Nuggets calls were especially bad. But again, it was a close game. It definitely could have went either way. And I mean, how about Jamal Murray? When Jamal Murray did this layup.
Just his 4th year, but these Nuggets have all been together for the most part. Now it goes, and oh my goodness, what a basket! Jamal
My jaw
Murray.
dropped. This guy is amazing me in every single way, and I know exactly how good he is. He's doing things that I have never seen done before on the basketball floor. Thought it was awesome that his playmaking drew a shout out from Reggie Miller today, and I think it's amazing to watch him grow offensively beyond just being this amazing scorer. Drop a comment on what you guys think Jamal Murray will average next season. Now, possibly the worst take I feel like I saw all night, but of course I'm not going to be too hard on it because I can see where this person is coming from, is I saw somebody say that they don't think Nikola Jokic is going to be able to win a championship being the guy just because he's such a poor defender on the most important position on the floor. I thought that was a very interesting take. And lastly, regarding LeBron James, this is scary if you're the Nuggets, man. I mean, LeBron hasn't even been going off. He missed a lot of easy shots. He missed a lot of routine shots. He's been getting a lot of his buckets in the secondary break and in transition. Like, tonight's a good game for just about any player in the league. But I know there's still so much left in LeBron, and that's truly scary to think about. And then we have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I don't know what Lakers Nation has done to this guy, but he's been very solid. And I have to say, I mean, I've liked what I've seen from Kuzma in spurts too. This Lakers team is very dangerous, guys. Let me know what you think about everything down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, notifications on, click the video on the screen. I'm Getlikecoop, and I'm out.